More Americans could be going to bed hungry. Republicans want Congress to cut up to $2 billion from the food stamp program in this year's Farm Bill. Food stamps have doubled in the past 8 years to 46 million people as the Great Recession took its toll. One national restaurant chain is trying to solve the nation's hunger problem in a unique way. Diane Estabrook explains.
Welcome to Panera Cares.
Something unusual is happening inside this restaurant.
We want to make sure everybody can get something to eat, whether or not they can afford it.
Today, the Panera Bread Company opened its fourth Panera Cares Cafe, this one in Chicago's Lakeview neighborhood. The concept looks like any other Panera store, with one exception. There are no prices, only suggested donations. Financially strapped customers pay what they can afford, and others pay a little more.
If you would like to donate, I can round up to the nearest dollar.
Panera founder and co-CEO Ron Shaich got the idea from a small nonprofit cafe in Denver.
I remember watching a piece on this on TV, and I looked at my wife and I said, Nancy, we open a restaurant every 48 hours. We have 68,000 people who work in our restaurants. We could really do this.
This particular store serves a community of mostly professional and working class Chicagoans. But the company estimates about 9,000 people, or a fifth of the 45,000 people who live in this community, are what it considers food insecure. Shaich explained to customers what that means.
This is to get the world talking about the issue. You know, one in 4 Americans are in homes where they don't know where their next meal is coming from.
Some who stopped by today didn't need an explanation.
I grew up with a single-parent family, and my mother was always in need of some extra help.
The company estimates the average donation at similar stores in Detroit, St. Louis, and Portland, Oregon is about 80 cents on the dollar. Panera estimates the cafes will serve about 1 million diners this year. Those numbers are gratifying to Shaich, but so too are the stories he hears from customers.
When people walk in and say, you know, I've been a Panera customer for the last decade, and I lost my job as a tech writer, 2 months ago, and I have my children with me, and I didn't know where we were going to eat tonight, and I'm so pleased this is here.
Diane Estabrook, NBR, Chicago.